I don't trust drama channels on Roblox. I don't know if you could tell that from the title, but I don't. And this is even like a slight distrust of like the people who make the content. This is a bone deep, extremely rooted case of distrust that I don't think many other people have, at least in the Roblox community, considering videos that follow this format gets hundreds of thousands of views, and a lot of these channels have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Like, these people have a large amount of influence, like a large amount of influence. Normally, I don't trust content creators for one reason or another anyway, especially on Roblox, where a higher number of the people watching will be children of younger age. With how unsafe platforms like Roblox is, it is imperative that you keep your communities as clean as possible. But I'm already getting sidetracked and we're not even 30 seconds into the video. And that's not even why I'm making the video, just that was a little side tangent. The drama sphere as a whole has always done well on YouTube. Humans are, after all, creatures that are more impacted by negative things, topics, or even just wording. It is common psychology. This is the reason that most of your For You page, say on Twitter, is full of negativity, or why the homepage on YouTube has at least one drama-related video on it. It gets a ton of clicks, more engagement, and overall just more attention compared to something more positive, and a lot of channels have benefited from this knowledge. Take creators like SunnyV2, a YouTuber who blew up because of this, and at the time, he had a unique editing style, condensed videos that were easy to digest, and overall, videos that were entertaining and informative on any given subject. It's a no-brainer why he succeeded. However, I don't specifically have a problem with SunnyV2. Aside from the controversies he had like 2 or 3 years ago, he was mostly fine as a creator. You know, Roblox is known for making games that were already on Steam that costed money. You know, Buckshot Roulette turned into Buckshot, Inscription turns into Inscripted, and Call of Duty into literally any shooter that you can think of that's on the game. It seems that the content sphere on Roblox is no different, with these channels being basically the Roblox versions of SunnyV2 and Internet Anarchist and huge channels like that. And believe it or not, that's not even why I don't like these types of channels. There are a lot of channels that are basically identical to one another on Roblox that follow this format. I can think of like 3 right off the bat, right? And aside from their voices, they're all the same channel. They have thumbnails that are so similar they all blend together. These are 2 separate channels. The editing is so similar that, again, they all blend in with each other. They use the same typing sound effects, the same wobbly effects on everything they show on screen, the same language, cadence, vocabulary. I don't think I've ever watched one of these videos without hearing the word deplorable. I flinch like an abused child anytime I hear the word deplorable now. And their upload schedule's kinda cracked too, like some of these channels are posting like twice a week. I get it, they have a whole team and probably a lot of backlog, and probably a backlog of a lot of videos that they can post. But it's one video every 3 days, and they're constantly on the hot new drama, even if it only happened like 2 days ago. That's very fast. So there is so little time to do research between these videos that it almost seems rushed in how they're presented. Oftentimes they seem to get things wrong, be it little details or otherwise, and when you're handling topics so sensitive, such as calling people predators of children, it is your duty to have your facts as accurate as possible. Even having just 1 or 2 facts wrong can completely change a narrative in someone's mind. And when your channel basically is journalism with flashy editing, that journalistic integrity is what keeps people's trust in you. And even one wrong fact should make you lose trust in journalistic sources. False news is really bad, I doubt I have to tell you that. And when they have an upload schedule that is so unbelievably tight and condensed as 3 days, accounting for script writing, editing, thumbnail art, recording, all of that, there isn't a lot of room for actual research. I'm not saying that it can't be done, and I know for a fact it has, but a format like this doesn't really work in the long term. And calling back to SunnyV2, his upload schedule was only once a week, and he wasn't confined to just Roblox. He had entire internet drama, past and present, at his fingertips to cover at any given week, which does allow for much more research and the ability to make sure things are as accurate as possible. Remember how I said earlier that the more dramatic something is, the more likely someone is to click on that? Well, many people, I don't say this, but many people say that content creators like this just make stuff up or embellish things to make them seem worse than they actually are.
Like, will literally make a point with no evidence, and then he'll get on my ass for not having evidence to prove his non-evidence of something not existing. How do I prove that something doesn't exist?
Which drives clicks, which makes money. I'm not gonna lie, I doubt a lot of these videos are monetized given their subject matter, but even still, just one of these videos, assuming mid-rolls, gets like 100,000 views or more, is a lot of money. Keep in mind, I made a video that did 35,000 with half of its lifetime during that having mid-rolls, and I got about $200-ish USD. Think about it. If just a few of these videos, given that they're posting 8 videos a month, is fully monetized, with their view count, that could equate to like thousands of dollars. Even without the financial incentive, there's still fame, power that comes with having a larger channel. Point is, there are many different incentives to go about embellishing things or quote-unquote making things up. These channels are in hot water themselves constantly as well, even as recently as this week by the time I'm posting this with Guam going snunt. The drama is a whole different can of worms that I'm just not going to get into, but you get my point, right? I don't feel like there is enough drama on Roblox that you can cover to keep an upload schedule like that. Not even the company of Roblox gets into trouble like that twice a week. Every week. When your drama content dries up, what are you going to do about it? You're a large channel that is built off of other people's dramas. You make a video about a topic you've already done, of course. The point is, a channel like that isn't sustainable with an upload schedule so frequent. At least not covering what you're covering now. And this goes back to my original point that journalistic integrity is very important with something like this to keep the trust of everyone who is watching, to give them facts and truth. If you embellish things or, again, just make things up, quote unquote, then you're not trustworthy as a news source. Along with this being so mass-produced across so many different channels, some with different points are leaving things out entirely that other videos didn't. There is also a trend with these people ended up being not the best people, which, correlation does not equal causation, it never will. But the best way to do things like that and get away with it, I would imagine, is to have impersonal content such as this. I don't know, just a little tidbit I found interesting. It's not even that I'm saying that I don't trust every drama channel. There are a few who are drama adjacent that I will, maybe not forever if they do something bad, obviously, but channels like Ruben Sim or Schlep, these two channels, they're kind of drama adjacent, and they have done so much to Roblox community aside from saying, oh, I just advocate for Roblox safety. No, they are doing things about it. These are channels that I can trust because they not only have the words to prove it, they also have the actions to prove it. And their videos aren't like mass produced at all. Schlep has a lot of good editing. Ruben Sim kind of does the same thing that I'm doing, but he's funny, so it's fine. Anyway, my point is that I don't trust channels like this because they often seem to get things wrong and are so mass produced that they don't have enough time to make sure they have everything completely accurate. Also, most of these videos are just past the 8-minute mark. The 8-minute mark is what allows you to roll mid-roll ads, and a lot of these videos do seem to stretch out their narrative a little bit to be able to reach that 8-minute mark. That could just be a coincidence. Again, I'm not like some big super guy that wants all these channels taken down. No. But it is a little interesting tidbit that I find. And it's not even like stretching out things to the 8-minute mark isn't even that bad. Every creator has done that, let's be honest. Anyway, that's probably about it. I just wanted to say my little piece on this trend on Roblox that has been happening for a long time before I get back into content that's more regular to myself. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, join my Discord server, subscribe if you want to, all that shiznaz, and have a fun day.